Hi, I'm Phoebe. Welcome back to the Backlog quest. I've done a terrible job since the last time I checked in with keeping up with reducing my backlog. I did finish one audiobook this week. Yesterday's Gone, Series 5. I started Yesterday's Gone, Series 6, which is the last audiobook in that series. And I'll be very happy when that's finally over. There's only one or two characters that I actually like in that series, and it's very hard to read the point of views of the characters that I don't like, but I just want to get to the end of the story, and once I'm at the end of the story, I'll be happy. I did real good job reading last week until Friday, and I only had one more section of Arc Fever to go to keep on top of my reading schedule, and I was just not in a reading mood on Friday. I didn't read Saturday, I didn't read Sunday, and then I haven't read it all Monday, Tuesday, and today's Wednesday, and I haven't read yet today. So I got 2/3 of the way through Game of Thrones before I stopped reading, which is page 496, which I'm on at the moment. It's the most that I've read in a very, very long while, and I'm a little bit disappointed in myself that I had to slow down before I got to the end, because, yeah, that's just real disappointing. I'm not even sure if this live stream's playing properly at the moment, because I just looked at my dropped frames, and I have dropped 82% of my frames. I'm already streaming on the lowest settings possible. I've got a stream delay put in place to try and help with that, and yeah, this is probably going to be a very not healthy stream, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. It probably doesn't help at the moment that it's trying to storm. Sorry, I'm really, really tired tonight. I've had terrible energy levels all week, and that's another reason why I haven't got much done reading wise. Oh, terrible memory. Yeah, so still going on with need to finish off Arc Fever. Hopefully we'll finish Game of Thrones this week. Hopefully I'll get back to reading this week, because I don't want to go into a very long reading slump again, because it took me forever to get out of the last one I was in. The last one I was in was for years. I love reading, so I don't want my reading slump to be that long ever again, because I want to finish all the books I have, because I love reading. I love stories. TV show wise, I finished Ice Road Truckers season 5, and I started Ice Road Truckers season 6. I'm halfway through season 6 at the moment, and season 6 is my first season that's an actual backlog season for Ice Road Truckers, so I couldn't remember where I was up to, and I knew there was something in between what I had watched, because I know I've seen season 7. So that's where I got the 2 missing seasons I didn't have in the mail this week. So that's season 9 and season 11. I just never saw them on DVD. Season 9 season 9 I was able to get, my cats are just fighting in the background. Season 9, I got one of them off of eBay, and the other one I got off of Amazon. I could have got, that's for the Region 4 stuff. I could have got Region off of Amazon, but it was a pain to watch the season 5, which I do have as Region 1. I had to put my laptop with my Blu-ray player that's meant to go in my desktop, but my desktop's dead, so it's connected up via external stuff, and every single time I bumped table or the cats went and walked past it or brushed past it, would stop playing, and it took forever to watch season 5 because of that. And instead of continuing on with Ice Road Truckers as fast as I should have, I ended up watching. I turned on Netflix just to see if any more Good Place was out, which there was. There was one. Season 4, episode 10 of The Good Place finally came out the other day, so I watched that. And instead of turning off Netflix, I watched an anime movie, which I cannot remember the name of at the moment. I really enjoyed it. It reminds me of Studio Ghibli, but I don't know if it's Studio Ghibli. I think it might be the same company who did Marina and the Witch's Flower, which I really enjoyed. What is it called? Sorry, I'm just looking it up without turning on my Netflix, because that will take forever and just slow my internet down even further. I forgot I'd even watched it until I was just now when I was thinking about what I was watching on Netflix. Oh, I can't remember it. And I'm not logged in at the moment. Let's see. I think I should have had a nap before doing this, though if I did that, I wouldn't have streamed at all today. Terrible memory. I can't remember what the anime I watched, but it's a recent one. About two boys who both love the same girl. One of them's dating her, the other one's not, and they get transferred. The girl that they both like gets attacked, and they get transferred to another world, and they travel between the two worlds for a bit and have to save the princess of the other world, who's identical to the girl that they both like. So I can't remember the name of it, but it was really good. I really loved it. If I ever see it on DVD, I will get it to add it to my collection, because I do like watching my anime movies over again. And it's a suitable anime to watch with my friends' kids when they're over, because it's nice to be able to watch anime with them, but there's not a lot. It's like all the Studio Ghibli stuff's fine to watch with them, and a couple of other things are, but there's not much that's okay to watch with them. So I think it's something that one of my friend's children will enjoy. I don't think the other ones will like it as much. I think it was Nino or something like that. It's got 2 words to it. And then the other thing that I got sucked into watching on Netflix was a reality TV show called The Circle. I have not watched anything reality TV related for a very, very long time. Yeah, I shouldn't watch reality TV, but it's just a time waster. I should have been watching something from my backlog instead of it, but I did enjoy what I was watching. I think why I liked, it's like they had these people who were all locked in separate rooms. They didn't actually get to see each other, and they had to try and guess who was catfishes and who wasn't, and who was popular. It was a social media experiment type thing, and I think it was one of the, it's like the people on that show seemed to get along more than on the other reality TV shows, and I think it was because they didn't actually get to see each other in person, or they had to only I'm now getting a message popping up in my OBS going, consider turning your settings down, and it's like, how in the world do I turn my settings down when they're already as low as possible? So yes, too much time spent watching Netflix instead of reading from my backlog, and yeah, I didn't do any gaming either, and I should have been gaming while I was watching reality TV shows, and I didn't. But yeah, terrible week with reducing my backlog, and I need to try and get back so this next week's better, and hopefully I'll do better next week. Okay, thank you for listening, and yeah, 3 weeks in a row, yay! I didn't want to do today. I really wanted to go to bed, but I knew if I didn't do this week that I'd end up getting into the same habit that I got into last year with my YouTube videos and not working on them every week. So that is something that I'm trying to change. So 3 weeks in a row, hopefully I'll make it 4 weeks in a row.